Jamie, it's time to defend yourself because we're moving on to Bournemouth. You know what that means.
I'm going to keep it a $1.20, right? Yeah. No.
This guy almost got top 3 best ball knowledge in Amenyah's awards season.
He went with because he can play 4 incredible positions.
I'm not laughing just yet.
My hands
Everybody's
are already up. I'm not defending myself.
Crazy, by the way.
To defend
I'm not letting
myself,
that
crazy,
slide.
right? Crazy.
I'm not letting that slide.
That's interesting. Don't let it slide because you know what? Everyone agreed with me. So how about that? Especially you. Yo, what is everyone saying? Welcome back to another episode of the Total 90 Pod. Last week was so chaotic that the T90 Ultras were knocking on my door, demanding that Ali be sacked for his controversial top 10 list. And after internal discussions, he has been suspended for a week. But we wish him Eid Mubarak all the best. This week, the only people showing up at our doors will be the bailiffs to come and collect. Because it's time to review the 20 players that we invested our stocks in at the start of the season, along with some of our very bold predictions. And joining us today, this is a truly special occasion. Wow. Since the last time you saw this man,
Guys,
he's become a TV sensation at the World Cup. He's
that
become
long
besties.
ago?
It's been so long, he's become besties with Messi's wife.
You have to edit all these photos on. Come on, man. You have to edit them on. Pop it up. How many likes on Twitter? 38k or something? I don't know. I don't remember the exact number. 38,000.
That's why he forgot about us. How you doing, Jamie, mate?
I'm good, boys. Sorry, it's been a while. We're back for good.
Yes, welcome, sir. Next up, we're going to see if this man's 1,000 hours of scouting were worth it or not. Because, you know, maybe his stocks will earn him enough to go and help buying out and put in a proper bid for Kane or Declan Rice. Furhat, what's good, geezer?
I'm doing well, mate. I can't complain. I'm very interested in seeing what's been happening in that old video.
You do get nominated as a very high ball knowledge guy, so we'll see if that holds weight today. And lastly, he says his takes are better than 90% of the T90 Ultras watching at home. He was watching full pre-season training videos. Jamie, remember that one? He was watching full training sessions.
He was saying that.
Back in July. So let's see if he'll surprise us with some money made today. Mav, how you feeling?
I mean, I can't lie. You might laugh about the training session comment, but it held true throughout the year. So, yeah, more for you, boys. More for you. Like I said, a lot of these guys that talk the most get escaped by not coming on and having receipts, because some of the takes I've seen from them in your chat and in my chat have been horrible, but there's no receipts of it. But
Yeah, that's fair.
The good thing is, 4 of the mods have receipts that are coming their way today. Alfie, Ted, King Aaron, and Yaz. These 4 also gave me their 20 back last year when we did this. So we're going to mention theirs as well throughout the video. Don't you worry. The format is very straightforward. But if you don't know, after match day 3, at the start of the season, we made a video investing our stocks in 20 players. I've gone through that video and wrote down every single hot take, good and bad. And we're going to expose who's becoming rich and who's going to have to sell maybe their webcam to get their money back. First up, we're going in alphabetical order. We're going to go to Arsenal. Mr. Maverick Plays said that Gabriel Jesus will be his pick. 15 plus goals, people would look at you mad. So he'll go for a light 18 goals. I don't think he got anywhere near 18. However, I'm happy to give that as a correct stock for Mav there. I think Jesus did his job. Mav, your thoughts on that?
No, I think he would have potentially hit close to that goal number. And of course, I can't predict if someone's going to get injured for that long period of time. I think if he started for the whole season, I think he gets that number. So I'm happy to say that I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. Now listen, Arsenal's going to be pretty easy because they kind of exceeded everyone's expectations. So we should all be pretty comfortable here. And likewise, Jamie, he backed Martinelli. So you know, congrats to him. That's cold from me.
Am I taking the huge dub on this one, or what do you boys got?
I'll tell you what I said. I said I can tell you guys right now, Saliba's already better than Fofana, so that's, you know, well done to me on that one.
Well done. Yeah.
But I also went Martinelli.
Cold.
The only issue is I said that he'll double his goals and it will get to like 26. He ended up on 21. So, you know, not bad. Like, I feel like I still did my job. I said he's getting on the plane. He did. You man laughed at me. I said he's getting on the plane. He got on the plane. Did he get minutes? Not a lot, but he got on the plane.
He got on the plane.
And
He did fly.
Furhat said Zinchenko. Arsenal have found their left back, but Mav and Jamie were not overly keen on that.
I think.
take.
I mean,
Mav said.
No,
Go on.
I think that worked well, right? I mean, towards the end of the season, there was a few doubters again, but I think he did extremely well for.
You said he'll be a top 3 left back. He said he'll be a top 3 left back if you ignore Robertson's reputation.
Has
You think
to be right. Yeah, I think so.
I guess so.
I'll
The
put
state
my
of
hands
left
up.
back in the Premier League.
If I disagree with that at the time, which obviously you have the receipts, I'll put my hands up for sure. Got that one wrong. I wasn't expecting them to get to that point, so fair play.
Now, it wasn't like you were saying he was terrible, but I think like yourself and Mav, they were saying Zinchenko should play in like midfield instead. And Mav even said that Zinchenko, by the end of the season, will be playing midfield so much that Xhaka will retire. That was when Mav really hated Xhaka, by the way.
You really get
Just saying, that was when Mav
This
really
doesn't
hated
count
Xhaka.
because I turned 360 early on Xhaka, so I knew that was going to come up, but that doesn't count. I think everyone turned 360 on Xhaka because even Arsenal fans didn't rate him, so I don't know. It's one of them.
Yeah, 360. That's an interesting number there. Well, just to quickly clarify, by the way, because Arsenal, I said it's going to be easy, but somehow the mods are in trouble on Arsenal. Well done to Yaz, who put Odegaard. That that gets green
that's
arrows
a good
from us.
one.
Nice, yeah.
Ted kind of broke even. Tomiyasu, I feel like injuries permitting, he wasn't terrible, but he's
That's
there.
being nice.
Investing
I'll be
stocks
honest.
though, investing
No,
stocks.
I'm allowing it
to get
because
one
he
I'm
player.
hasn't,
saying that's- yeah, of
lost
course.
Get one
money.
player.
He hasn't lost money.
Yeah, he hasn't lost money. Yeah.
But 2 people did lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Alfie and Aaron both put
Shock.
Fabio Vieira.
The little boy.
Fabio
Vieira.
Yes,
Vieira.
Amenyah.
Might as well
Alfie
put
probably
me in
put that
CM.
because he watches so many other leagues and he's got such good ball knowledge, and he knew Vieira was going to be amazing. Yeah, Alfie,
He was
Standard
gassing up
shite.
Vieira to me, man. I can't he even sold me the dream about Vieira.
Yeah, of course he
but,
did.
yeah, I don't know.
Waffler.
Well, hopefully next year, man. Next year. Anyway, that's Arsenal. We go to Aston Villa. I'll go first on this one because I said Kamara is worth 20 million. He'll definitely be worth 30 by the end of the season. And I checked Transfermarkt yesterday. Spot on. He even got his France call up, but then he had to leave his honeymoon and he didn't get any minutes, but it doesn't matter. So, I'm happy about that one.
That's
Jamie
good,
said
man.
that Ramsey is going to be his one. Jacob Ramsey, of course, that's a great pick for him. He said that he'll be an England international in the time for the Euros. Qualifiers, obviously, he hasn't still got a call up, but,
Maybe.
fair play there.
Probably
Rick
not.
and
Coming,
Jamie,
it's
what I mean?
coming.
Nothing.
I'm
It should be.
keeping my
Yeah.
stocks.
If
I'm going to the
Southgate
moon.
didn't have favourites, he should be in,
Yeah.
in my honest opinion.
Yeah, he had a good end to the season, right?
But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was very good towards the end with Emery. Furhat also with Kamara with me, by the way.
Baller, man.
And lastly, I feel like he should be playing hopefully every game next season if he stays fit and that. Lastly, Mav was weighing up between a couple players. But before that, he said he doesn't want any players from Aston Villa. He wants to invest in the manager, Graham Potter. Yeah, no idea why he picked Graham Potter for Aston Villa, but maybe he thought that was going to be the move.
Potter.
You said Graham Potter during Aston Villa. However, you then went on to say
Did I?
you're picking between Kamara
Okay.
and Leon Bailey. Luckily, you went Kamara
That's
because
what I'm
Leon
saying.
Bailey. Woo!
Yeah.
Because I said in the video, if you pick Bailey, you're going broke. So you went and picked Kamara. So well done.
I mean,
Well done to you.
Bailey's always going to be one of the wingers. Always dangerous stocks, as always, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I went with Kamara, but yeah, that makes absolute sense. He's arguably been Villa's best player this season. So
Yeah, no, of course. Listen, this one, like I said, it's nice and easy. Some of these teams really overperform, so it's hard to lose money on these. There are going to be some shocking ones later down the line. With regards to the 4 mods, the mate Tedinho put Douglas Luiz, well done to him. Yaz also had Kamara, well done to him. Aaron did go with Bailey in the end. Unlucky
Yeah.
pal. Alfie put this brother, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like Irog Bunam or something like that. I don't even know if he gets minutes like that. So I didn't even know what to put
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
a youngster. I don't think he did.
I just,
Yeah,
I
so
was
is that another red
I
X?
really didn't want to do it, but Amenyah knew I'd get to this position. This guy almost got top 3 best ball knowledge in Amenyah's awards season stream the other day. He almost got top 3. And luckily I came in when I did, because I said this cannot run. This can't run. This literally cannot run. He cannot be. This is.
Hey, at least Mav's got some
guy,
receipts and he's
man.
calling some people out, man. He's got to defend himself.
Yeah.
guy,
I like
man.
it. Well,
Chats about
Jamie,
my
it's time
ball
for you to
knowledge.
defend yourself.
flip.
Jamie, it's time to defend yourself because we're moving on to Bournemouth. You know what that means.
Oh, Bournemouth. Yeah, I know what you did.
Bournemouth
I know
will
what
get
you did.
relegated,
Bro.
so I'll invest in Scott Parker to bring them straight back up.
Yeah,
I
okay,
leave the
look,
floor with
I
you,
mean, I knew this was coming because literally every time I tweet you, I say happy birthday and then you mention Scott Parker. It's like, obviously, you haven't let me live it down, but I don't know. I guess
It's because you hadn't been on the pod to defend it yet. Now you've defended it, we can let it go.
But this is the thing, like, it's one of those where kind of everyone expected Bournemouth to go down, right? I think everyone just expected that. Like, I feel like the way it ended in the end for Bournemouth, and I feel like even when he got sacked, it was like, I don't think he should have got sacked then, to be fair.
What about how terrible he was in is it Club Rouge?
No comment on that. No comment on that. This is not the video.
We're not gonna get hands up. My bad. We're not gonna get hands up.
Yeah, look, I said my bad.
You invested in Scott Parker. That was your Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. No, I can't lie. It was very tough to pick players because I went with Tavernier because it was like 4 million. I said that he'll just double it and get to at least like 8 million or whatever. He even quadrupled it and got 16 M. So congrats to him. I got my nice money there.
Nice.
Furhat said it will be a Norwich situation with how easy they go down, but Billing will be a good utility player.
He was.
Billing ended up playing pretty much everywhere.
That's literally how they used him all season.
Yeah, he literally played everywhere, so fair play on that one.
Fair play.
Mav also said they're going to be rock bottom going straight down. Again, not a howler. We all agreed with that. He said he's going to go Solanke to get at least 10 goals. He got 6.
Hey, I can't lie. I can genuinely remember me sitting here saying I don't even want to pick a Bournemouth player because I don't care.
No, I hear
and
that.
I just
I
picked
hear
one.
that.
So
Yeah, Bournemouth.
like, it's one of them. I picked Solanke because I wanted him to do well, but I didn't expect him to realistically. But we have to pick. So.
Yeah. And for the 4 mods, Ted went with Scott Parker as well. So Jamie, you're not alone.
Hey.
You and Ted are there, holding the flag together. Yaz went Zamora, Aaron went with Cook, Alfie went with Senesi. So, we go to Brentford.
Unless it's Messi, of
Start
course.
with
Sorry,
Jamie.
Don't even remember who I picked.
Yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember.
Oh, actually, I do remember
this
now.
one is fascinating.
Who you going with?
Fascinating. We're going with Brentford.
Okay.
I remember now.
And I'm going to start with Jamie because this is.
I already know.
And again, if I start with you, don't get scared. Don't get scared.
I already know.
It can be good or bad.
I think I remember this
I just
one.
know where I'm starting. Jamie said, "Look, the World Cup is coming up for England," and Mav stops him. He says, "Oh my God, don't say it. Don't say it." Jamie goes with Ivan Toney to be a backup at the World Cup, and Mav shouts at him.
Bro,
He says, Tammy Abraham is definitely ahead of him. Now, in my books, aside from the betting, Tony spot on. He gets his spot there, no?
Did you just say
I'm sorry,
Abraham?
I'm sorry, right? But I'm going to interject here and get away with what you would do in said situation and be pedantic. You can say if this, if that. He didn't get on the plane, did he? So
no,
he didn't. He didn't. I know. He didn't.
No, I know. JB. I'm being shameless here because I know other people would in this situation.
Okay,
he didn't
but
get on
this
the
is
plane.
the thing.
So.
What we can go off as, like, obviously football fans. And people
Jamie,
that watch
we
football,
can't go off anything. We can go off what happened. And what happened is he didn't get on the plane. So.
What we do is say what we think should have happened still, and he should have been on the plane. Like,
no, this is an
look,
investment
at the end
video.
of the day,
If
he didn't do well enough,
Well,
to go
before
on
his
the
actual
plane, I'll put my
number,
hands up.
he did say 16. Jamie said 16 plus goals as well.
Decent.
To be fair, and so
Shout.
therefore Jamie, cold from you.
cold shout. He just didn't get on the plane, did he? So.
Yeah, but
Furhat also said 10 goals. That's a bit cowardly though. I can't lie. Furhat saying 10 goals.
Yeah.
He said that'll be sensational. A bit cowardly. I can't lie.
No, because
Furhat,
I'm disappointed with that one though. I'm disappointed.
10 goals for Tony. That's not.
I'm disappointed because the goals isn't investing stocks in my opinion. It was he should have been back up at the World Cup. That was like the banker for me, and I got robbed. That's what I want to say. About that.
Listen,
I
like I said, I'm here
got
with
injured.
you.
So.
Yeah,
In all
the three of us were there.
honesty,
Back
I did not
it
even
has been
think that.
raining. Like, come on.
The wind.
You got lucky. You were saying Furhat?
In all honesty, I didn't even think Brentford were gonna provide enough for him to score 20.
Yeah, you were talking about Ericsson going and stuff. That's why you were chatting about Tony. I obviously agreed with Tony. I was saying he should be going to United. And Mav was telling me no chance. He doesn't suit United because he hasn't got link-up play or dynamism. No idea where that came from. Don't know what he was watching. So he decided instead to go for Mbuemo, which I gave him a green arrow for. He did say he'll get double digits rather, for goals and assists.
I just want to put in. I feel like Mbeumo stepped up actually like really well when Tony was out for the end of the season.
Yeah.
So fair play.
We all get
tell me
green
what
hours
club
for that.
Ivan Toney's playing for next season.
Well, look, Mbemo might have to step up for a bit much longer, and then Tony will be back, and my stocks
I mean,
are
on a
still
technicality,
there.
you're wrong as well,
I
isn't
can't
it?
take my stocks out. He's banned. Like I'm not allowed.
So your stocks are down. Your stocks are fully
They're frozen
down.
in the
Anyone
bank.
that
No,
says
there's no
Tony,
cash
your
out.
stocks are down.
No, they're frozen.
No.
They're not down, they're
Your
just
stocks
yeah.
are off the market. They're not on the market anymore.
No, there's just no cash out right now. There's no cash out.
There's no cash out. It's gone. It's
No,
not
we're winning, but
existent.
there's no.
It's Toys R Us, boys. It's
No,
coming
back.
when he's back on the market.
He hasn't died. He's gonna play again.
It's
Like
Toys
soon,
R Us.
bro.
It's gone.
No.
Administration.
Well, all four of us-
Administration.
All four of us got nice green arrows, but the mods all have massive red arrows.
Oh, not Aaron again.
Because all four of them went with Hickey, who had a lot of hype about him. He can play left back, he can play right back. He's so two-footed, coming from Serie A. I don't even remember seeing him play, to be honest with you.
Amenyah, I don't even want to do this because he's like he might be like doing like much better later on, right? But can you read out like Aaron's list to me so far, the 4 picks that he had?
Yeah, sure. Fabio Vieira, Leon Bailey, Cook, Hickey.
Oh, no.
I noticed that.
No, it's not looking too great so far.
Look, I don't want to speak too
Great.
soon, but
Yeah, that's crazy start.
Well, we have one more nice, easy one because we go to Brighton.
Oh, yeah,
so,
easy.
Again, nobody can really be losing here. I think I'll start with myself on this one. I said my guy is going to be very different to all of yours because he's not a youngster. I was saying every big game from United, Arsenal, Tottenham, this guy's showing up. And I was there wondering, why is he not getting a big move? I then said he should be going to a bigger team. In fact, come to Arsenal and be a backup rotation player. Trossard. I'm going to stand up for
Spot
myself
on.
on this one. If you want to join me, feel free. But to call Trossard coming to Arsenal, yeah?
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm not joining on my hate.
Wow,
I'm
wow,
sitting
wow,
down,
wow,
sorry,
wow.
I'm
I
not
can't
clapping.
lie.
You
I
can
can't
sit there,
lie.
that's fine.
Shouting Trossard is easy. Like you're not actually clapping yourself.
What?
For that.
What?
The two Arsenal, I'll
Trossard
allow you.
Arsenal?
That's
Come on,
mad.
man.
Like that's mad
Yeah.
convenient and lucky for you. But like you can't
He's
clap
always
yourself for
scored against the
Trossard
big teams.
as-
What do you
as
I'm
a
talking about him
start.
getting a big move finally because no.
Everyone that watches football ever, apart from probably
man.
Alfie, would say that Trossard deserves the big move. Man, come on, that's
Okay.
safe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look
so-
how we're just changing the
So
story.
what else?
now.
What else now?
I'm just, yeah.
No, fair enough.
Why didn't you back
Well,
your boy
you only-
Caicedo?
Because you did it for me. You said an underappreciated player is Caicedo.
I know, but I'm
Which,
just
by
saying,
the
why
way,
didn't you back your boy?
is even more of a safe option. Because do you remember at that time he was being linked to Liverpool for 100 M's? Do you remember that?
Was it
So
that
that's even
time,
more.
was
So
it?
don't call
Was it
Trossard
that- was it
safe
that
I'm
option.
just
early?
saying, no.
It was, yeah,
and
it was,
I'm not
it
going to
was.
sit here and clap myself for it.
It was.
Standing ovation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't go anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? My guy went to Arsenal, bro. My guy went to Arsenal. So yeah, good for him.
You're not-
Jamie joined me on that.
You can't buoy
Yeah.
me on that. A guy you've literally argued that should have moved.
No,
to
I wasn't.
Arsenal, you can't
I
buoy me
wasn't
on that.
buoying you. I wasn't
I know, I'm
buoying
just
you.
saying,
But I'm
I'm just saying.
I have every right to be like, yo, that's cold. Like, he went to Arsenal. That's pretty sick.
Yeah,
fam. I can't lie.
that's the part I'm giving you. But standing ovation, come on, bro, that's a bit much.
Alright, well, me and Jamie had Trossard.
You know, like you said,
went
that's
for
like me picking
Caicedo.
Caicedo and going standing ovation. I got that one right. Come on, like, come on.
No, because there's so many variables involved in going to a different team. That's the
Wait, who did I have?
You also had Trossard with me, and the other two had Caicedo. So it was two Trossard, two Caicedo.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was
So,
literally,
fair play.
I was
There's
literally
gotta be- there's
arguing
gotta
with
be
you how
one
Trossard was an
howler.
easy pick, and I had him as well.
That's what I'm saying. At the time, we were
didn't
there
hear
saying,
my
yeah,
name.
Caicedo is the easy one.
Yeah, but what did I-
In fact, it was actually you. You were the one saying, yeah, oh, Caicedo, that's the easiest pick in the entire world. Like, he literally
It was,
on the verge of
okay,
Liverpool
bro,
for 100 M's,
It's a
man.
long time ago.
Disgusted.
There's got to be one like howler, right?
Well,
surely
luckily
not.
the mods are all right here, except one guy.
I mean, sorry, I think I...
again,
you
to
mean
prove our
this.
point
Yeah,
more,
go.
to prove our point more, two more guys went with Caicedo. That was Alfie and Aaron, so congrats to them. Ted went with Colwill, so fair play to him as well. Yaz went with Kozlowski. Now, I said, who the hell is this guy? I opened up his, transfer marked. he didn't even play one game for Brighton, bro. He was on loan somewhere else. He played one game in the second Premier League or whatever, and then he cut on loan. So
hell?
Yeah, it's not looking too hot for you there, mate.
It's one of those though. I guess
so
the
is
stocks
that
are that
Aaron's
low, you
first-
don't even lose much. But like, I mean,
That's
he
Aaron's
hasn't lost
first
a lot,
correct
but
one,
still.
right? That's his first good positive one.
That's his first.
And it's the
Green Arrows.
Brighton. There.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is about to get technical.
Fascinating. It is indeed, because we are off to Stamford Bridge.
Oh yeah, this is.
Forget about. I know who I said, bro.
Everyone, just be ready.
This is.
Everyone,
so
be ready to just hold your hands up. That's all I'm gonna
I'll
say.
hold my hands up
We're gonna
immediately.
start.
There's not a player you could have gone right with on
I
this.
know who I
Well,
picked,
because
bro.
I'm gonna start with Furhat, who said
I know.
he wants to pick Havertz. And I said that's like going from 1p to 2p, which, by the way, now that he's signed for Arsenal, in my eyes, going from 1p to 2p, that's a double your net worth. That's incredible. But he didn't go for Havertz. He went with Cucurella because he can play 4 incredible positions.
I'm not laughing just yet. I'm
4
not laughing
incredible
just yet.
positions.
Jamie, I don't care on this one because everyone's wrong. Everyone's wrong.
My hands are already up.
We're
I'm
gonna
not
get hands
defending
up.
myself. Yeah, they've been up like 20 seconds ago. I knew who I picked.
Yeah, that is wow. I mean, well, listen, his partner, not partner in crime, but I guess his mate over on that side, there was a big debate about which left back is better. Jamie went with Chilwell and said he'll be disgusted if he's not starting for
I
England.
backed Chilwell to the moon over Cucurella, by the way. Did I not, or what?
And they were both needy. So what happens now?
Yeah,
They were both needy.
No,
So yeah, congrats, mate.
Yeah, congrats, mate.
No, but like, come on. People saying Cucurella's coming in and is like going to be way better. It's like, come on.
I would pick neither.
We've given you like a straight line for that one. Cucurella's a massive red X. Chilwell was a straight line because okay, he was alright a little bit. Then he had the injury, but he had been playing some quite bad games as well. I also got myself a straight line because of injury. I went with Reece James. Listen.
Oh, straight line is being kind to yourself. I'll be honest here.
Well, injuries as well, right? Like,
no,
if you had like a lot of injuries, I've given guys
I'll allow
straight,
you on the technicality
lines.
of injuries, but in reality, that's a down arrow. I'll be so his stocks are way down. From...
All right, over to you. You said that someone should be playing for a much bigger club, something like Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, if you will. Mason Mount had the worst season of his life. What do you think about that?
Well, he's about to move to a much bigger club, isn't he? So,
is he?
I predicted it right. You know. What do you mean?
No, you haven't. Has that happened? Has that happened?
He's about to. You know. So.
Not as far as I'm aware. About to. If some buts, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Nah, I hold my hands up. He had a horrible season, but I don't care. It's Chelsea. They're all dead. So it's.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone.
Fair
There's
enough.
no possible W from the Chelsea team this season. So
there isn't, and that's proved by the fact that none of the mods had any W's either. Alfie and Yaz had a little straight line. They put Chukwuemeka. You know, fair enough. Like I can't really give him up or down. He was there. Didn't really play that much. But sadly, Aaron is back on the L train along with Ted. Also, Ted put Mason Mount. Aaron put Broha, who, by the way, had injuries, yes, but also didn't do anything when he played either at the start. So just bear that in mind, massively.
Aaron, you're putting Aaron's to shame.
Crystal Palace will breeze through because almost everyone got a positive one, except one person. Furhat 2K.
Oh, I picked.
Vieira should open his eyes and play Chris Richards at right back. Who the hell is my man?
That's got to be a straight line, though, right? Did you actually put it downwards for that when Reece James is a straight line?
Yeah, he.
Hey, ask Yaz what's happening there, man. You don't have to ask. To be fair, it was a debate between
a downwards line because Chris Richards.
It was between downwards and a straight line. It was but he wasn't because of injury, right?
No, he
wasn't playing.
He wasn't playing, yeah. But Reece James also played like enough games to get like a rating.
Yeah, like I said,
I do.
I don't get.
So you remember Chris Richards kicking ball, yeah? Fairs, if you want. I don't remember Chris Richards doing anything.
No, I know. Which is why straight line. All I'm saying is I'm with Furhat here. Like we can't say up or down because he hasn't played.
So a guy coming from Bayern that they were saying, oh, he's going to be starting a right back and whatnot. But they're still starting all these random bums at right back.
Yeah, but you
yeah,
should.
Okay. I agree, but let me ask you this: what opinion do you have of Chris Richards?
He doesn't have
I
any.
don't have one.
You can't have one because
one.
he didn't play enough. So how can it be down?
All right, sure. Do you know what? I don't care enough about Chris
all
Richards.
I don't care either. But I'm just saying, like, I do agree with her here.
Well, I went with Eze. I said that he had 1 goal, 1 assist last season. Now you can easily get to 8. Ended up with 10 goals, 4 assists, and got an England call up.
Yeah.
Jamie agreed with me on that one, and he said he'll get a move to a bigger team by the end of the season. I don't think it's going to happen, but he backed the Eze, so I gave him a green tick for that.
Thank you.
And Mav will never know what he really picks, because after hearing my Eze sales pitch, he said, you know what? You've swayed me. I'm going to go Eze as well. So we actually know what Mav wanted to get, but Eze, he did invest, so fair play. He went in blind on that one. GG's. And the mods quickly, Yaz and Ted went Olise, green arrows. Alfie went Decore, green arrow. Aaron with Tyreek Mitchell. I kind of have a straight line there, but I can be moved to a green arrow. I can move to a green arrow.
Allah! That should be a massive downwards arrow.
You reckon?
He was awful this season. Oh, man.
Okay, I just had him as like, to be fair, but fair enough.
Ask him. He's been crying out for left back.
Fairs, Aaron, you've messed up again then. Sorry, man. We now go to Everton. I'll give you a quote.
Actually,
this is easy. This is easy. Only one player should be even rated, and that's Anthony Gordon. Who said this, guys?
Mav?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mav Gordon.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that?
Everyone,
stinking season from him?
What do you mean stinking season? Did he or did he not get a move to a Champions League club?
He didn't get moved to a Champions League club. No.
Okay. What?
They weren't in the Champions League. He didn't get moved to a Champions League club. Did he play Champions League?
Are they in the Champions League now? At the end of the season,
Yes.
which is when we're doing this video from, right?
Yeah, but he didn't. He got a move to a team
That are now in the Champions League.
Club.
Wait, where?
Okay.
What did I say incorrect? They're a Champions League club. No.
Okay, so you think Gordon's been good, yeah? Just to make sure.
I think his stocks have gone up. He's at a Champions League club.
Nah,
Rather than
Gordon's
Everton relegation,
not
mate.
went up, man.
If Gordon is to leave, do you think he will go for more than 60 M's? Now.
We don't know.
I'll tell you he won't, mate. I'll tell you he won't. I'll tell you that one for free.
Yeah, I can tell you he won't, but we don't know yet.
This is come on, let's be serious.
I think
is
a Saudi club could buy
And just-
Gordon for 60 mil. Why not?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What
there
do-
you go.
what do you mean?
I mean, that says it all, right? You're not talking about no Chelsea
I
anymore.
hear it.
or
I
other
hear it.
teams.
But this is this not a stocks video, right? Is that not what this is about? And a player has gone from Everton to Newcastle. That is upwards.
Yeah, so it's not about. We're not buying the teams, are we? We're on about Anthony Gordon himself. His stock has gone down. You can go to a bigger team.
How can no?
be worse.
Like all banter aside, how can you get bought from Everton and your stocks have gone down? How's that possible?
Yeah.
He's had a transaction
because
that's
he's
upwards.
played since.
It doesn't matter. His stocks went upwards. He literally got bought.
No, impossible. So, because what you're saying is, then that means no matter how he plays, it doesn't matter. He's just going to be up and up because he went to Newcastle. That's impossible. That makes no sense.
No.
He's played games and he was bad almost every game bar one.
If we redo a stocks video for next season, and for example, we say he's going to go down and he gets sold for less, that's correct.
How are we arguing Gordon, bro?
No, I'm not. I'm
Being Furhat also went Gordon.
I'm being pedantic.
Wait,
Well, I don't have time for pedanticism.
What did Matt
because
actually
we have like
say about
30
Gordon?
teams.
Like, what was the thing?
He just said this is easy. There's only one player should ever be rated at Everton. You also picked Gordon. He said he's linked away for 60 million. Yeah, he's even underrated, and he's the only shining light. Could go for even more than 60 million.
That was at the time it was what, linked to Chelsea?
Back to you on that one.
So what did he sell for?
Yes. I don't remember, like 40 or something like that.
Yeah, but
even less.
I don't know. I feel like it's just been kind of stinky though. So he got the move, but like then what?
By the idea of this video, which is a stocks video, and we've been very clear on that.
His stock.
His stock.
He's not
It is
earning money
his
on
stock.
his
Recorded
transfer or
this.
They
something. He's his
haven't.
agent. What's going
Bro,
on
honestly,
here?
I don't know why we're arguing for Anthony Gordon, bro.
I'm not. I'm just.
It's
I'm
gone
just,
down.
I'm just saying
Massive
the
red
truth.
X.
Oh, he was already linked with a move, so like that was probably inevitably
Yes.
going to happen, and I agree. Like nothing happened
Yes.
with the move, so I don't think that's
Okay,
don't think
and
that's
how
like
do
a win.
stocks work? If
No,
you have
I'm not
news
doing
that
this. I'm not
something
doing this.
goes up and you buy
You man man, I'm not recording for 2 hours to debate Gordon.
What do you mean no, Jamie?
Because this happened in January. It's been 6 months since then.
I mean, we can make whatever context we want. This is a stocks video. That's how stocks work.
Luckily, one of us had something good because I said that Everton fans hate this guy, but by the end they'll be saying, you know, fair play. Well, wrong about you, mate. Like, GG's. Alex Iwobi. I was giving it a whole hear me out. Nobody wanted to hear me out. He's been a starter pretty much week in, week out.
No,
so,
that's a cold shout because he's been
cold from him.
Cold.
Cold from him.
He's been very cold.
As for the mods, Alfie W went with Onana. GG's. Aaron also agreed with me on Iwobi. And Ted and Yaz have sadly joined you guys on the Anthony Gordon one. So, yeah, unlucky on that one, guys. Fulham.
Unlucky on the up arrow. Yeah, unlucky.
Massive X. Fulham, easy one. Literally, everyone got green arrows, so don't worry about that. Jamie said it had a feeling before the season. He got laughed at.
Bro,
apparently.
This is the one for me.
He got laughed at for Mitrovic.
And
yes,
I don't forget at the time, right? I don't forget this because I think people throwing up his stats from his previous season in the Premier League, calling him a championship merchant. Like, at the time I said this, it was not a popular thing to say. I'll take my one win. It wasn't.
No, I'll back that fully. Everyone said he's a championship merchant, 100%.
Yeah, I do remember a good mate in the chat. He might be watching right now live. The mate Armando was saying he might score maybe 2 goals maximum this season or 3 goals maximum. So you know. He definitely had some haters there.
He slimmed down a bit. He was looking good. Obviously, got the suspension and whatnot.
Apart from that headbutt, and it didn't go too well. But I agree with you overall. The rest of us, we all went with Palinha. So, of course, you know, green arrows there. No need to waste time on that one. All the mods. Well, Alfie and Yaz had Palinha as well. Aaron went Anthony Robinson. I'll back that as a W. Tedinho went with Adarabioyo. Again, I just didn't really care about that one. I didn't even bother looking into it. But if he wants to be a W, sure thing. Leeds. Out of all 8 of us, only one person gets green arrows. That person, for once, is Mav. He said...
Not the for once.
Rodrigo. He should be fighting for a World Cup spot. I don't remember what happened there, personally. I said that his stocks are already quite high because he's scoring bare goals. Like, I need a few more months to see if he sustains it. He didn't really sustain it, but I'm not going to give him a straight line for that. His stocks were very high at the time. Don't get me wrong. It was a debatable green arrow, but I'm going to give it because I'm a polite person. So, Mav,
he also did break into the team.
Yeah, so congrats to you, Mav, mate. Well done.
I think he played
It's not all about being a hater over here. But sadly, the rest of us... I mean, not to be fair, Furhat is alright as well. Yaz was debating between straight line and a green for this one, but kind of went straight line because didn't do as much as we were gassed up to believe. You know, with Mark Rocker, you know, fair play, like GG's and
should be green.
Lead still... Yeah, it could be green if you want, but...
He's going to Betis after relegating. All the others are staying.
Yeah, congrats to him, man. What a cold...
No, that's all I'm saying.
What a season!
Probably more to do with the fact he's Spanish than anything else.
What a championship season next season for Rodrigo.
Jamie said Joe Gelhardt deserves to be get a lot of credit. Should be a regular starter. 1 start this season.
Okay.
Jamie.
Once again
1 start.
In my opinion, this is the beautiful thing about our beautiful game. Should he have played more? I think why not?
I don't know, mate.
I think why not?
I mean, anyone's better than who they had, to be fair. So, you know, it is what it is. I said, I hold my hands up. I said Aronson might be a problem for England at the World Cup. Bro, I like the way he spun Koulibaly. I thought, okay, you know, Maguire and these guys. I don't care if you're good for England. You might do a bit of damage, and then he just fell off the cliff. So yeah, that's an L on that one. But luckily the mods are even worse. To be fair, well, I mean, Alfie and Yaz also had Aronson. Aaron had Jack Harrison, but Tedinho, Bamford. That one,
my God.
I can't lie, Ted. They're banging your house down, bro. They're collecting your television, the bed, everything, bro. That's
the bailiffs are
stinker.
at your door.
He's injury prone, but apart from that, No, I don't care about the injury. Even when he plays, he's the worst one there every time. He plays like he's injured anyway.
There's no coming back from
that.
It
is what it is.
Indeed. Leicester, Pretty straightforward.
That's
Seven
fine.
people.
I remember this
Seven
one.
people got straight lines. One person got a red X. Jamie.
Yeah,
Ian Nacho's gonna take. He's gonna take the weight off Vardy's shoulders. He played less than Vardy
Daka, innit?
and even less than Daka. So, Jamie, your thoughts on that?
Look, it's one of those where it's one of those where we have a
We love the
nice
beautiful
situation where we now have a team where no one expected to be in the position that they were are in that position. So fair play. I still think Ian Nacho got stiffed and he could have played more minutes.
Yeah,
I'm not giving up on my Ian
incredible,
Nacho stocks yet.
just-
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not giving up.
You can keep them if you want to.
I'm
No,
keeping
no
them.
dramas. Like I said, keep them all you like.
I'm
All
keeping
the rest of us, to be fair, every other person went for the same player, but so it's all a straight line. But I kind of hold my hands up. I was a bit wild on this one because I said, Dewsbury Hall, there should be a space on the plane for you before Ward Prowse. Now, to be fair, Ward Prowse didn't make the plane. So, I mean, technically, did Ward Prowse get in the squad ahead of him? No. But yes,
I
he
remember
didn't
that
make the
one
plane.
as well. Actually, very well.
He didn't make the plane, sadly, but all the rest of us went with him as well. So I'm not gonna spend too long on Leicester. Liverpool, however, we are gonna speak.
Oh no.
Furhat, do you remember your one? Don't say the name. Do you remember who it was?
No, but probably not a good one.
Furhat said, "I went with a safe option." You know, we're all saying names. He said, "I'll pick a safe one." Carvalho. Where has that guy been since, bro? Anyone seen that guy?
Oh yeah, wait,
Just to us, Furhat, mate.
He's literally running from the club, bro. He's running, trying to find any
He's
way out.
out.
He is running.
He's out. Furhat, your thoughts, please, mate.
I don't know. He hasn't played, mate. Same as Reece James, right?
You're gonna make it a Reece James one, yeah?
It
For
is.
Carvalho.
He's probably even
Who,
played
by the
less
way,
than
is
Reece
fit.
James with his green head, fam.
Yeah, but he's fit and he's not. I think if you're fit and you can't play
I
games,
don't
that's
know
worse
if
than
he's
being
fit.
injured.
He's been
Was
completely
it a
off the fucking
Champions League game he
surface.
got subbed on for like 20 minutes when they were losing by a few goals? Was that the one?
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
No, people went for him because he scored that goal versus Newcastle, I believe. It was. That
Yeah,
was
he
quite early
looked
as
he
well,
looked
wasn't it?
like
Yeah.
somewhat promising at the start.
Yeah, and so because of that, Alfie, Aaron, and Ted all went Carvalho with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mav said, oh no, rather, I'm going to go with Jamie's beforehand. He said, I'm going to put it out there.
I remember mine.
Diaz will be more important to Liverpool than Salah. Now, that's a honking statement, but I've given you a straight line because Diaz didn't really lose that much value because, again, injured, and he wasn't bad when he played, in my opinion. But do you still stand by more important than Salah, Jamie, on that one, mate?
No, I stand by, like, I'm not throwing that away. Like, I'm not saying that won't be a thing moving forward for Liverpool because I think Salah's honking, in all fairness. And I
Fair
think
enough.
if Diaz wasn't injured for so much of the season, I genuinely do believe if they played the same amount of minutes, he's better for Liverpool than Salah is.
Well, Mav said on the contrary. He said Diaz is on a decline. People were gassing him up, but he's so overhyped. So instead, Mav invested in Harvey Elliott, absolute baller. And he did his hand like baller. Yeah, Mav, what do you think about that?
I think straight line, mate. To be honest, I think
Straight line for Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
All the best, mate.
I'm just saying, Reece James
Harvey
getting a straight
Elliott.
line and Harvey Elliott getting a red arrow is kind of interesting. I'll be honest.
Again, one of them is fit
Whereas-
and bad. The other one is injured. If you want to have, look, I can tell you guys
And
to
the other
edit
one,
it and
the
put
other
Reece
one
James
is
down if
injured,
you
and
want
when
to.
he is
I don't
fit,
mind.
he was relatively bad in most games.
Interesting though that the only one that you question for the injury one is Reece James, or everyone else that had the injury tax on them is fine. Only Reece James. That's interesting. Luckily,
I don't know.
you know, one person did do well on Liverpool despite all the red X's and straight lines. He has put Jota, like, you know, give him like wherever you can have a straight line or something. I said Konate by the end of the season should be knocking on Van Dijk's door, and in my opinion, he's better than him.
Who said that?
Think myself.
Oh.
And I stand by that. Konate, he played 11 games the year before. I said he should be getting to 25 this time. He got 24. You know, one off. Fair play. Konate is a serious centre back. Expect to see him playing for France soon enough. So well done to me on Liverpool. All the rest of you, hang your head in shame.
I'm
This
not
next
done
one
yet. I'm not done
is-
yet with Diaz. I'm being serious. I'm doubling down.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Double it down. Fair enough.
I'm buying more.
He's taking the profits from other ones. Where are you getting the money from to double down, bro? Scott Parker took all your bread, bro.
Mitrovic was a
took all your
times
bread to Belgium.
17 profit from me. Yeah, Scott Parker. I
Fair
know,
enough.
but I've got some.
Fair enough. Fair. Well, to be fair to you,
got one big win and
we
a lot of
asked
small
where
losses.
Jamie's getting the money from. We asked where Jamie's getting the money from. Here's where he gets it from. Man City. Grealish hasn't been rated, but he'll turn it around. Grealish on the left, Foden on the right. They're cooking.
Did I get laughed at?
He went with Grealish. I don't know about that last part, but you know.
Did I get
Who
laughed
said
at?
that?
Grealish, fair play. Jamie.
No, you're not
Oh.
getting laughed at.
No, did I like at the time?
No.
Oh, Did you?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
can't
You don't
imagine
think
you were
so?
laughed at. No.
I thought I was.
I can't imagine
No,
you
I
were
don't believe
laughed
so.
at.
Maybe not
I don't
laughed,
believe you were
but
laughed
I
at,
remember
no.
a little bit of disrespect, but it's okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably, but not.
Honestly, I don't remember 100%.
can't
I was
think
writing
anyone
down
would
the
laugh
words
at
that people
it,
said.
but be a bit like, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now, fair play. You know, take your accolades, give yourself a pat on the back or whatever.
Thank you. I'll take that. I'm not gonna give myself a standing ovation like some, but it's alright.
Myself and Furhat went with Alvarez. Out at him, got his little World Cup and that. You know what
that's
I
a
mean?
good one, yeah.
However, one person, Mav, I'm a bit disappointed in you.
Oh,
Yaz gave you a green arrows here, but he was saying, "Listen, I'm not sure if we should give him any praise whatsoever for this."
oh, I know who picked.
You said Haaland.
Oh yeah, of course.
We said give us something like a crazy number. Give us like a a high number. You were saying no, I don't want to. We said like, okay, let's start at like 27. No. We finally backed down and he shook hands reluctantly on 25 goals. So well done, you get your green arrows, but of all the takes in the whole thing, that's the safest one possible in my books. But well done, man.
If it's so safe, why didn't everyone do it?
Because that was obvious. That's what we said. Literally, it was like we're not going to take a stock that's
Okay,
like at the maximum already.
But you picked
bagged a
Trossard,
hat-trick
an
like the
obvious
day
one, and you
before.
want to give yourself a standing ovation for it.
Trossard going to Arsenal, yeah, that's cold.
Okay,
cool.
but
Haaland scored a
again,
hat-trick
a
like a day
striker that
before
everyone said
recording.
wouldn't score goals. Me claiming
Who's
25 is not. That's not a clap. That's a debatable green arrow. Is that what we're really doing it? We're really
bagged
doing
the
that
hat-trick
here.
the day before.
We're really.
No,
we're really doing that.
No, it's just not worth praise.
It all
Like,
depends
you've got
at the
25,
time that this happened. You said it was what, a few games into the season, like.
Yeah, it was
Haaland
3 games in.
bagging
He had
those
like,
first
like
goals,
6
wasn't
goals
he?
already.
No,
Yeah.
Jamie. We're not going to
Yes.
do this. We're not going to do this
Yes.
to someone that has backed Haaland for forever.
That's why we were saying
I
go
would
higher, go higher.
agree
He's definitely
if
going to get more than
it
that.
was before the season started, because there was some outrageous things being said, but the season had started and he did already get off the mark. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not hearing an attempt at a discredit because I picked Haaland. I'm not. Actually
No,
not
you're
hearing
still
it.
getting green arrows. It's just like, you can't comment on other people's safe takes and then pick Haaland. But there we go. All 4 mods went with Alvarez, so they finally get their green arrows too.
Only one Grealish.
We now
eh?
go to United.
Ooh.
Yeah, only one Grealish. Well done to you, mate. We now go to United.
Oh, God.
My hands are in the air.
Oh, I know who you picked. Yeah,
I
gotta be
had no one
downwards.
to go for, yeah. I had nowhere to go for. So this is definitely a recency bias one. I saw this guy lock up Salah, and I said
Who doesn't?
he'll start more games than Shaw. I went with Malacia. Now,
Start more than sure.
To defend
is
myself-
crazy, by the
to
way. I'm
defend
not letting
myself,
that
crazy,
slide.
right?
I'm
Crazy.
not letting that slide.
That's interesting. Don't let it slide, because you know what? Everyone agreed with me. So how about that? Especially you. So how about that? Don't let it slide. You agreed with me, bro. You agreed with me, and so did the other 2. Yes.
You're the wrong video.
The footage is there. No, it's the right video. Everyone agreed, which I'm annoyed at myself because I should have gone.
What? Did I
normally,
agree he's
even on
going to
Twitter,
start
right?
more than Shaw?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm.
Yes.
All right, fair play. I'm
You
taking,
fell.
I'm taking another hiatus from this channel, guys. It's been.
You fell into a trap, to be fair, because Mohamed Salah makes people believe their left back is still good. Like whenever
Yeah.
one comes up against them.
Yeah, it happens.
Moving on.
Jamie, to
Next.
make matters worse, before you take your hiatus, mate, we on to you.
You on to
This
me?
year, it can only go up. This guy will score 9 goals or more in the Premier League. He's the best winger in the league if you saw him against Cedric. Jadon Sancho.
Oof. Bro went to the mountains.
And just like that, your money's gone again, bro. This guy's playing roulette every team. His
You're
money's
doubling
going up.
down
He's
in the
going
red.
down.
You're doubling down while in the red.
No, this is the thing.
The
I
best
get
winger
it,
in the
but
league.
I don't know. This is where it's like a weird one, right? This is where it's like a
nothing
weird
weird,
one.
You take your red arrows and you get out while
No,
you
but
can.
like I'm not taking my stocks out of Sancho. I'm leaving them because obviously they've gone down anyway. I can't get any much out, but I don't know, man. I feel like it was.
But well done to Mav on this one. He said this guy's stocks cannot go any lower. I asked him, will he get at least 15 goals assist? Again, he rejected it. He kept on just going lower every time.
Well done, though.
He went for 12 goals and assists for Marcus Rashford. Mav, congrats on your Rashford stocks. They
12
have
goals and assists.
definitely
The only one that believed.
had a
you know,
spike.
the only one that. No, I'm joking.
You did. Well, you didn't believe enough though, because you went with 12. But
That's
fair
nice.
play.
He got above it, didn't he?
Stock is a stock. No, I agree.
He
I
almost
agree.
got double, yeah.
So
And
stocks
Ferhat
really
also-
went up then, did it? Woo!
No, they did. They
Here's the
certainly did. They
money.
definitely make up for some of your big losses here.
I haven't
Ferhat
got
went
any
with.
big losses, so
Interesting. That's not what the arrows say. Ferhat went
Dubious.
with another green arrow. He went with Lisandro. He said Ten Hag now believes he's 100% his centre back. I said he was amazing yesterday, but it's a different test with Firmino. Hold my hands up. I said you let that guy go play like left back or DM or something. So fair play. Like well done. You're all right.
I clap you on that for Hat as well, because that was at a point when everyone else was saying he'll never make it in the Prem, and you still stuck to your guns. So I have to clap you for that.
What a centre back.
Fair play, mate.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair
That's
play,
a
mate.
nice green stuff.
And the mods, Alfie went with Malacia. He joins me with a massive red X. Yaz also joins me with that massive red X. Ted and Jamie, they're like two peas in a pod because they've both gone with Sancho, red X, and Aaron with Dallo. I gave a straight line there because I can't lie. Every 2 weeks, United fans change their mind. It should be Wan-Bissaka starting. It should be Dallo starting. It should be Wan-Bissaka.
One day is Muslim, one day is Christian. They don't
Exactly,
know. They
bro,
don't
so
know
I
who's
just-
better, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Jamie, Newcastle, you're back in the money. Wilson will score at least 50% of the goals compared to games played. He ended up with 18 goals in 31. So,
Wow.
fair play to you on that one, mate.
shout.
You know what I mean? GG's.
Thank you.
You want to give any speech regarding Wilson on that one?
Look, it was always a hard one because of the injuries, and I think I remember at the time when we spoke about this, I think that's why we agreed on the 50% per game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I
it
do
is.
believe when he's playing, he will score, one every two or whatever it was. Which I was right with, so I'll take that.
He was cooking. Newcastle, everyone needs to be honest with you. I said last year it was funny, everyone laughed at, this guy played like 3, 4, 5 games in midfield and it was cool. I said he'll cement himself as Newcastle's midfielder. Joe Linton, I'm still happy with that one. The only thing is, I said they should reserve a spot for him on the plane. I still stand by that. If they had taken him, maybe they'd have done a bit better than they did. They got packed in, and now he's a Brazil international. He's now played. He made his debut 2 weeks ago.
I was about to say, yeah, he
as
made
well.
his debut. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm happy with that one. Again, another one. Ferhat, he said it's a boring one, but he's taking Bruno G, even though he's his best player. He needs to start for Brazil. Why the hell is that Paqueta guy playing?
Still stand by that.
Random straight Paqueta, who's now been improving, but
Bruno G is still levels for me.
Yeah. No, it was, but again, a slightly easy one if he was the. You said he was the
No,
best
I mean
player already,
it is
so,
an easy one, but I also went with risky ones like Chris Richards, right? I could have just said Elise or something.
No, I agree.
And sometimes when you
like
go
I
for
said,
the easy ones,
Newcastle,
you can go the other way. Yeah.
Indeed, and Newcastle, everyone eats. Mav, do you remember your one?
I don't. I actually don't.
Oh, first, well, Mav said this is an easy one for him. 5 goals, 5 assists last season. I expect his output to double to 20 goals and assists. Same Maximin with his 1 goal.
Shocking.
Not the law.
No, but hold on, guys, because that was 20 goals and this whatever. But he said all comps, so we're gonna add the Carabao Cup now.
Yeah,
He
thanks.
played 6 games.
Yeah,
0 goals, 0 assists. Carry on.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the bailiffs will be knocking.
Not much to say there.
And just to help.
To be honest, I want a sideways arrow because of injuries. So
Impossible. That guy's
What do you mean?
played.
Oh, wait,
This is
wait.
what I mean.
He
This is
was
what I mean.
terrible.
How
Nah.
does Reece James get a sideways arrow and St. Maxim doesn't?
We're still go. I said to you like 10 minutes ago, I can put Reece James X if you want. I don't really care that much. Bro.
No,
I don't know if
I'm
people
just
think about Reece James.
asking
I said it
because
10 minutes ago.
a lot of like what we're gauging this off changes every team right now. I can't lie. You know,
Sure,
that's
but
all I'm saying.
St. Max doesn't start for Newcastle when he's fit. Does Reece James start?
Nice.
I'm putting it out there right now.
okay.
It better be us four same on the next investing stocks in Prem video for next season.
Hey, listen, you are the global celebrity, right? So if you have the time for it, we shall be there
Lock
again.
it
Don't
in.
you worry. And I'll get like all the other panelists to send me
season
their
from St. Max, man.
their list as well. Don't worry though, Mav, you're not alone.
And do you know that surprises me though, because I hate him. People know I don't like him either. So why have I invested in him? That's insane,
Bro, 25 goals.
I've never rated him. This is Amenyah. I'm not even betting. I don't understand why
It
I
must be a
picked St.
crazy-
Max and
he
went
must have
this
cooked the
heavy
day before.
because I don't like him. I literally don't like him. I've always said he's like a Dharma Traore.
Yeah.
20 goals and assists for someone I had said
Hey,
has
you
no
said it,
end
not
product.
us.
That's
25,
insane.
25.
No, I know, Jamie. I'm angry at
I know,
myself
I know.
because that's insane. Like.
Alfie and Yaz went Bruno Guimaraes. Aaron went with Dan Burn. Fair enough. Ted sadly is in the fields with Mav. St. Max as well.
That's insane.
I can't lie. Ted's numbers right now. Whew. Blimey.
Surely Aaron's
Nottingham
the
Forest.
worst. Surely Aaron's is the worst so far.
I have the numbers at the end. Like,
Okay.
I'll add my
Yeah.
one extra L for Reece James now as well. But you think St. Max is bad, Mav? If Nottingham Forest stay up, which would be an absolute miracle, it's all down to Jesse Lingard.
There's no way I said that.
No.
That's Mav.
Oh,
That's what I
again.
said.
That's Mav.
That's what I said. That's what I
That's
said.
Mav. That's Mav.
What I said.
What do you think about that? Are you going to debate this at all, or can we just have a hand up, please? It's Jesse Lingard, bro. Come on.
What
disgusting.
about it? You know, they stayed up. They stayed up, and he was part of the team, though. So
It would all be because of Jesse Lingard. It's okay. Just hands up in there. It's fine. We all have hands
so
up.
that's the sideways arrow, right?
Jeez.
Anyways, moving on.
What's the time, anyone? Gee, let's move on.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Blimey.
Sideways arrow.
I went with Brennan Johnson. I said bagging 10 goals and assists would be incredible for him. He got 11 for that terrible team, so you know, that's
Nice.
great for me. Furhat joined me. Well, actually, Furhat said he one up me. He said, actually, you know, if you're gonna go 10, I'll go 11.
Ooh.
Then I said, no, don't one up me. I'm going 12.
Ooh.
But then he ended up on 11. So I
And
guess-
you
I
went
guess
11
Furhat
on the
wins.
yeah.
I guess I can.
So you get a
So
sideways
Furhat
for that
has jammed
one,
his
right?
way to that one. Impossible. You get a sideways because you said Neko Williams, absolute baller, gonna be their key
Oh
player.
no, that guy stinks, man.
No, he doesn't. No, he
Jamie,
doesn't.
Neko
No,
Williams.
he does.
Ted went with Awani. I hear that one because he definitely bagged them a lot of goals
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
He
nice.
has agreed. Brennan Johnson. Aaron went with Mangala. I didn't even know what to put on that one. Like, you know, fair play. Alfie went with O'Brien. I don't even know who that is. I can't even lie to you, bro. Is that like an NPC or something? Who the hell is O'Brien?
No, oh wow,
don't know who that is.
O'Brien. He went to Lewis O'Brien. He went to in US.
Oh, okay, that makes sense why I don't know who he is then.
So
So that's
he
a
didn't even
downwards
play for
arrow that I
Nottingham
can't lie.
Forest.
Southampton.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Imagine.
Oh God.
Nobody's really.
I was
Actually,
about, has
only
anyone
one
come
person
out good
cooks.
on this?
Yes, one person. Believe it or not, it's King Aaron. He put Lavia.
ooh,
fair play.
Lavia.
You know,
makes
Lavia's
sense.
getting
Did we all
moves
say
linked
Lavia, but
towards-
say we're not going to go that safe on that, or
Nah, we
nope,
didn't,
Not as
I
far as I can
think.
remember.
Nah.
No, that didn't happen. We spoke about like how Chelsea tried to bid or whatever.
Yeah.
The day after the game, but nobody like went with Lavia.
Oh yeah, we stunk it up. I mean, yeah, I remember who.
Yeah,
we picked
yeah,
up.
no. Yeah. Everyone here has straight lines, so let no one cry about it being X or whatever. Everyone has straight lines. Jamie's put Ward-Prowse going on the plane to Qatar. Wrong. Charge it. Mav said that Ariba will be. He will cement himself as a Premier League, quality player. Straight line. Didn't impress nor unimpressed, I guess. I said Sekou Mara will triple his value, or maybe even quadruple. He went from 3 M's. To be fair, he went up to 10 M's, so on that was correct. But
it's not quite triple.
Again, he
but,
didn't.
To be fair, yeah.
I mean, it's more than triple, but it's
Can I say something?
How about you? You said Sekou Mara's going for 10 goals. How about that?
Yeah, I know. He's done awful. But I'll tell you what, mate. I'm looking here now, and he scored 4 goals in one singular Premier League 2 game. What about that one, son?
Hey, listen, let's add that then to our total. Why not? Alfie also had Sekou Mara.
Yeah.
Yaz had Bella Kotchap. Again, injuries. I left it on a straight line. Ted also straight line. He went with Livramento. So, like I said, Aaron had Lavia. That's the only one that I think was a shining light. Move on to our last 3 teams now. We go to Tottenham Hotspurs. Blimey. There are, I'm looking at my phone, a lot of red X's. So I will start. Hands are in the air. Doesn't even start games, but by the end of the season, he should be their best midfielder, Bissouma. Technically, I mean, am I completely wrong about that?
No.
Am I wrong?
No.
Are there fit players at Tottenham in midfield that are better than him?
Yes, Bentancur.
Is he fit?
Well, he's not fit, but he's better.
Oh, well, I just say by the end of the season, and just so you've mentioned it already, you're the only one that got a green arrow. You said Bentancur is going to be a very important player.
We don't have to pretend, right? Nobody thought Bissouma was going to be bad, if we're being honest.
Yeah, indeed.
Nobody.
This is a howler. Jamie and Mav had the same player. Jamie said, I'm going to double down because he was so strong about this one. So he's doubling down on Kulusevski getting at least 12 Premier League goals.
Aye.
Look, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a $1.20, right? Yeah. No, fuck that.
Is that all you have left in your pocket?
I'm keeping it a $1.50 with you right now. Conte is to blame for that. Kulusevski signed a new deal. Ange is at the wheel. I'm investing again. I'm up.
What about the other 2 managers they had this season?
This isn't the invest video, Jamie. That's another video.
Yeah.
Stop investing in people.
Okay,
he's getting in the early investments before they're on the market.
Right now.
You know, the 12 goals, you're not going to put your hands in the air for that, bro? You scored 2, mate.
Okay, yeah. My hands are
I'm putting my hands in the air for Basuma.
My hands are in the air because statistically... No, my hands are up, but they're down as well. Like...
Yeah, I hear it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, as Mav would say. And what Mav did say is also Kulusevski. He said 25 all comps. Mav.
Oof.
25 all comps. What do you think about that?
I can't lie. At least who I picked gets into the team. Do you know what I mean? You picked Basuma, so allow me in it.
I mean, I can't lie. I saw Kulu get benched by Richarlison on the wing quite a bit. I'll be so honest.
Yeah, that's nice.
By Richarlison on the wing.
That's nice.
Is that his injuries?
Very fascinating.
They're both red arrows, okay?
Is that his injuries?
Yeah, Warren 25 goals. Warren 25
He was
goals.
also handicapped by Conte and his boring football. So, you know, there's a lot of factors that have come into this.
But hold on. Why is everyone saying... How is everyone saying Conte thing when... At that time, people were gassing up Conte.
That's what I was about to say.
Interesting.
I don't know why you're trying to say what I'm saying makes any flipping sense.
Unsurprisingly, the mods also all had stinkers. Alfie, Ted, and Yaz all went Kulusevski. Unlucky guys, but he's still better than Saka. Am I right?
Who did Aaron pick?
And Aaron went with Sessegnon.
I feel Aaron's picks sometimes just confuse me,
Aaron's
bro.
had a nightmare.
Bro, the last time I seen Sessegnon was in our draft of who would win in a Royal Rumble fight. I don't think I've seen Sessegnon since then. So we go on to our final 2 teams. You're up first. I love me a versatile player.
What team are we on?
Maxwell Cornet.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I mean, we can say straight away that's awful. And I'll be honest, I'm surprised he didn't
loves
do well.
Cornet that much. You put him left back in that draft, or what was it?
Yeah.
Forget that one.
I was confident of that guy.
Unlucky. Mav joined you there. He said Cornet as well is going to be incredible. How incredible was he, Mav?
Don't know. Sideways arrow. Didn't play enough.
Myself and Jamie had the same player. I said I don't even care about the numbers in this one. I just like watching him. I went with Ben Rama. And to be fair, he was one of the pivotal reasons why they won their first trophy in a billion years.
That's green, yeah.
Green arrow for me and Jamie. Jamie said he's going to be a big contribution as well. We did see that in the
I didn't
Conference
back
League.
my Algerian boy. I'm actually ashamed.
You did not know. Alfie did. He went with Aged. Green Arrows. Not quite for West Ham yet, but I think more guys back again now after the World Cup than they did at the start of the season. Yaz. Yaz went with Scamacca.
Hey.
Couldn't displace Mikel 30 goals Antonio.
That's
disgusting.
crazy.
In my books. Aaron went with, he wrote Johnson. I think that's Ben Johnson. But we have all laughed at Ted the entire day. Well, he's just made all his money back in one trade.
Impossible.
Declan Rice.
What?
Fair place.
You're not
No,
giving
do
him
you
a clap
remember?
for Declan Rice.
No, because at the time, if you remember, right, people were saying Declan Rice is meaty. He had a horrible start to the season. I don't remember the results, but West Ham was stinking it up at the start of the season. And yourself, along with other guys, were like, yeah, there you go. Like, yeah, Declan Rice. Like I told you guys, Calvin Phillips, it was always going to be him. Declan Rice stocks were not that high at the start of the season. And there's a reason why no one else put Declan Rice. So I'm going to give him his fair play for that one. He's breaking the English record.
I just want a VAR count on the Cornet because he spent 6 months out injured this season and was playing
6
for them
months?
up until the injury. So
It's October, November, December, January, February. 5 months I'll let you have. Although a World Cup as well is interesting. But when he played, let's see, he was available and didn't do anything in all those other games. Wow.
but I mean,
He didn't register a
he
single
was
goal
playing until he got
or a
injured.
single
So
assist.
you know,
Was he?
yeah.
Which game did he start here? There's not a single start here that I can see, mate. So what game
I
was that?
I didn't say start. I said playing.
So he was getting 5 minutes, 4 minutes,
27
Yeah, I'm
minutes,
sorry, man.
20
We're
minutes.
penny
yeah.
pinching.
Yeah, if he was that good,
Yeah.
he would be starting games.
60
Mate. He had the
minutes.
chance. He wasn't improving. He wasn't performing even in training.
I'll give that,
VAR
I'm
has
just
come
saying.
back and it's
Of
failed.
course it has.
So
Yeah, of course it has.
unlucky,
yeah.
mate.
Inconclusive.
Unlucky,
yeah,
mate.
Of course.
We go to Wolves, the final team.
Ooh.
Pretty boring one, to be honest with you. I went with Mateus Nunes. Nice little green arrow there. Mavin Furhat. Nice little green arrow on Kilman. So fair play to the three of us. Jamie. Right at the death. Raul Jimenez is back and will be scoring 10 plus goals in the Premier League.
You.
I think, honestly, this.
Yeah, what do you
look.
think?
No. Like, I'm being honest here. Like, there's a lot of other ones where I've invested in, but like, I don't think it's done. I'll put my hands up for this one. I'll put my hands up.
Okay,
GG.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Well, it
look,
is basically for this season, by the way. You can have it wasn't a stock for 10 years, but if you want to do that as well, we can do that at some point if you like. That's no dramas. As far as the mods are concerned, Alfie also went with Nunes. Ted went with Kilman as well. Aaron went with Collins. Yaz went with Guedes. Which means, overall, let me change the number because you man give me the red for Reece James, so no problem. The person with the most green arrows, this is out of us four, but I didn't count the mods, but the mods, just trust me, they're worse than all of us. I can't lie. All four of them are quite terrible. Maybe Alfie can, I haven't counted it for his one, but we'll see it on the screen. Pamodo with 9 green arrows. Mav with 10. Furhat 12. I managed to scrape 14.
I'm going to be
Yes,
honest, I
go
think
on.
some of my arrows were a bit greener than others, but only counts for one. Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah, in fairness, I'm not gonna sit there and calculate, the exact
Percentile.
stock price or whatever. It's a rough number for the fun of it. How many of them did do good or bad? You can debate with yourself how
At
many
least
of the
we
stocks
did better
rose
than the mods.
incredibly. We did indeed. I believe Ted has the most red arrows amongst all 8 of us. So Ted, it might be maybe a 1 week suspension from giving us lists for top 10s and things like this. Unlucky there. But hopefully you man enjoyed the video. There's again a lot of chaos when it comes to exposing old videos. But we'll do it again in August to start the new season. Leave a like. Let us know who you think stocks were the best. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Subscribe in a bit. Safe.